Even though the majority of the updates are positive, the Shiba Inu ecosystem underwent a lot of significant changes over the past 24 hours. One in particular, though, isn't that amazing. Starting with the good news, the price of BONE, the Shiba Inu token used for ecosystem governance, has increased dramatically in just the past 24 hours, making it more difficult for iPhone users to buy Shiba Inus. The reason for this may surprise you, so watch the video to learn more. I'll also be sharing fascinating news on BTC and Ether. The price of BONE rose by a startling 12%, bringing it closer to or possibly past its $1 price recovery. As you are aware, BONE reached its annual distribution height, ADH, in October of this year, which was roughly $3. With the rate at which the price has been rising, a TH may once again be possible. After it was announced that the Shibarium launch was imminent, there was a huge rush for the token, which drove up its price. The numerous new listings that BONE has been receiving in a couple of days appear to be the cause of the price hike. Although the New York-based Uphold tweeted on November 30th that they had listed BONE and retail investors could now buy and sell the token via the platform, the Uphold and Sun crypto listings happen to be the most recent before Uphold making that declaration, despite some crypto exchanges listing the BONE-banned Stealth X Sun Crypto CXL and Bluebird.io. The price increase was only noticed after these two announcements, although an Indian cryptocurrency exchange company had previously claimed that it had listed BONE on its system if she buried them nearby. Soon, we'll talk about Apple's new rules. However, before that, many are speculating as to whether Shibarium is forthcoming in light of all these listings, but those aren't the only skeletons in the closet. The most recent one was a video of a volcano erupting with the hashtag BONE before she buried them. She has been burying them for a while, but the BONE was the most recent one. I'll let you in on a little secret. On Twitter, we'll see more than 1 million hashtags with the name Shibario when she arrives. A Twitter user has previously posted other Shibarium teasing posts as well. Why is that relevant? The time between Shibarium and launch may be extremely short because using Shibarium requires the use of BONE. However, the debut may be delayed even further in an effort to ride out the bad market, according to some rumors. Everyone who uses Twitter will be aware of her arrival and will be aware of her presence. What do you think, though? Will the development team soon release Shibarium, or will the launch be rescheduled? Comment below and share your thoughts. The potential for BONE. Another subject of discussion is whether or not $1 will be recovered by the end of 2022. While the price of BONE has been rising, other cryptists have been struggling to make ends meet. As a result, some people believe that BONE may reach $1 before 2023, but do you think that BONE will reach $1 before the year 2022 is out? After all, that year will soon be over. I've already noted how rapidly growing BONE has been over the past few days. However, I neglected to explain that those profits stand in stark contrast to those other cryptists. Apple's new wallet policy has apparently spent an astounding $11.9 million to purchase the astonishing 1.2 trillion SHIB tokens that have given rise to a new SHIB whale. SHIB, however, is similarly being listed on cryptocurrency exchange sites to BONE. While that is going on, in a recent video I discussed how the community was given several benefits by the Japanese exchange Bitpoint's listing of SHIB, while Castle, another cryptocurrency exchange, did the same thing in relation to the Apple problem they have identified. I suppose we'll just have to wait and see. The Coinbase wallet app cannot be distributed on iOS devices, according to a recent announcement from Apple. You might be surprised to learn why. According to Coinbase, iOS users will no longer be able to send gifts using their wallet on an iOS device. It doesn't seem reasonable, does it? To clarify the matter, Coinbase claims that Apple is requesting 30 of the gas fees from Coinbase as NFT transfers. You might have noticed that the iOS version of Coinbase Wallet no longer supports sending babies. This is because Apple blocked our previous app until we disabled the feature, at least in Apple's estimation, and because Apple only receives 30% of the gas fee, which must be paid through their in-app purchase system. In order for you to send babies, Apple blocked our previous app. Simply put, Apple has implemented new regulations to protect its financial interests at the expense of user and developer creativity across the crypto ecosystem. If Apple's decision stands, iPhone users would have to find alternatives to NFT transactions, which would discourage some of them, especially given that Shiba Inu has its own ideas and plans to launch more. We do not like seeing this restriction in the NFT market, and we do not enjoy the relationship Shiba I have with other companies. We can only hope that Apple quickly reverses its decision, and if you think about it, this optimism might not be misplaced given that Apple hasn't always been hostile to cryptocurrencies. Although Apple hasn't explicitly stated that consumers can pay for its goods and services with cryptocurrencies, it doesn't appear that they do so. This suggests that owners of Shiba Inus are very active Coinbase users, and restrictions like these may be very telling for owners of Shiba Inus who own iPhones. It is understandable that some people might be surprised by Apple's recent request of Coinbase, but then again, their recent actions wouldn't be all that shocking anymore. The introduction of the tap-to-pay option has only simplified that process. In essence, businesses can now accept cryptocurrency payments through Apple Pay by using just an iPhone and an iOS-enabled app. Given that Apple established some very strict guidelines in October of this year, it was previously stated that apps may allow users to browse NFT collections owned by third parties so long as the apps don't contain buttons, external links, or other calls to action that direct users to purchasing options other than in-app purchases. What do you think? Bear in mind that Apple did not impose these restrictions on cryptocurrency platforms for the first time in 2020. As you consider your response, however, that these regulations for cryptocurrency exchanges seem to be getting stricter by the day. Finally, many people debate whether Bitcoin or Ethereum has a greater potential. Let's find out what well-known Shiba Inu enthusiast David Gox has to say about other cryptocurrencies. Epic Games sued Apple for having similar restrictions, and it makes you wonder if the situation with Coinbase will get worse before getting better. According to the current charts, you can see why over the past 7 days, the price of BTC increased by 3.4% while the price of ETH increased by roughly 8.8%. He claimed on his Twitter profile that he would choose ETH over BTC based solely on its results. As we near the end of this video, which of these coins would you be huddling with? If you liked the video, please hit the like button and don't forget to leave a comment below. However, if you take a wider view of the situation, you will discover that BTC has outperformed ETH over the past 30 days, given that BTC has decreased by 16.2% over the past 30 days while ETH has decreased by 18.2%.